boys and girls. Hey Digimon, champions of the digital world. The Digi world is safe in the Digimon's hands. What the rookie can't do, the champion can. When a Digimon fights, then the Digimon wins. A Digimon is gonna find the strength within. A Digimon is always gonna be your friend. A Digimon is gonna be there till the end. And everybody knows when things go wrong, that's when the Digimon is gonna be strong. Hey Digimon, monster friends to the boys and girls.
Self-quarantine, day 31. I've still not found a pizza-flavored Prongles. The only thing I've been able to salvage is a bottle with the label Antidote, which is completely worthless to my cause, so I thusly trashed it. Anyway, this is Snack Chats. I'm Snackfit, and as always, I'm with Joe Rilla.
Your favorite Digimon Rilla.
And we just watched the first 3 episodes to the new 2020 Digimon Reboot.
Yeah, and it's pretty damn awesome.
Digimon Adventure, more like Black Mirror Kawaii.
Yeah, sure. Whatever that is. So, some beginning notes. We'd like to just mention that this is spoiler free. Anything we say is in the ad.
I guess to start off my own personal history with Digimon, like a lot of kids in like the mid-2000s, I caught a lot of the reruns on Jetix, but I've only really watched mostly generations 2, 3, and 4.
So, the Vmon era, Gyomon era, and Agunimon?
Yes. I honestly haven't really watched much of OG Adventure, like at all.
Interesting, but fair. What was your favorite season, though?
I guess I wouldn't say I would have a favorite, but if you had to hold me to gunpoint, I guess I would say 3.
Same. I mean, that was my favorite. You know, I'd say Gyomon is one of my favorite Digimon.
What's your favorite Digimon from Adventure?
Xbmon?
I don't know who that is. I was talking about like the main. Was there 6 or 7 Digimon?
I mean, who cares? But my favorite is either Agumon or Gabumon. I sort of switch off between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess to start discussion on the actual 2020 Digimon Adventure.
Starting off, what did you think of the animation quality?
I mean, I thought it was fine for the most part. I did like how they sticked with I know this isn't completely relating to animation, but I do think the designs of the characters were really good. I like how they went back to the older designs, especially since I found Tried to be really cookie cutter and boring design-wise.
I think everyone hated the designs of Tri.
Yeah, it just felt like modern anime.
Just very bland. But on that note, I would say that the animation quality is actually really top-notch. It actually looks hand-drawn, to be fairly honest.
Yeah, some scenes, especially Transformation first episode, looks really nice.
Everything just looks very fluid and consistent as well, on top of that amazing, like, just action. As such, the story felt faster yet slower.
I guess you can say that they wanted to get a lot of, like, major plot beats taken care of as soon as possible before I assume that they're all going to be going back to a digital world because that was like the plot of Adventure. But I guess I would say that the first 3 episodes was like a really condensed and recontextualized version of the War Games OVA.
It's just weird. Like, I remember the first episode being like, oh, they're already in the digital world, and there isn't really any tension happening. They're just sort of plopped in there. But in this one, you're literally just following a few of the main cast.
They don't even have any mention of the digital world until like episode 3.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Honestly, I thought everything would be more in the environment that you see in the ad, where it looks all clean and just very polygonal, which honestly clashes with the characters like Digimon and all that are more like...
They're more animalistic, and I guess I would say they're a product of their era, because if you compare the old designs with the more modern day Digimon, you can definitely see a shift in focus. So you're having like retro style Digimon that are more animalistic in a world that reminisces a lot of modern Digimon stories, which is a lot more clean cut and digital looking.
And other than the story, the characters, like, I don't know, I feel like they play into their roles a lot more. Tai is the courageous one that does things before thinking. Matt is the one who eventually learns how to be friends, and Izzy is just put into the background. He's sort of like what's his name? Izzy's like the Wade from Kim Possible.
Yeah, Izzy sort of fills in the guy in the chair trope. One thing I wanted to mention is that, no spoilers, but these first 3 episodes really pull out a lot of, like, the heavy punches story-wise. Like, really? You're gonna be doing this sort of stuff that soon?
It's just so weird. It's definitely taking the whole first season on, like, a good roller coaster ride with the best parts about it.
I was curious thinking where the story's gonna go, because I feel like it can go one of 2 ways. One hand, they could continue doing, oh, there's an issue of the day or week, there's an issue of the week, and we have to go inside the network to fix it.
Hey, this milk's broken!
It's got a computer chip in it. Everything does.
Or, on second hand, they can just introduce all the characters and then we can jump straight into the digital world.
We don't really know how it's going to be in that sense yet, but I don't know, I just feel like they have a lot more creative freedom, and I heard something from a Digimon Facebook group that this reboot is going to be more like a mini-series than a actual, like, full-blown series.
We're not confirming anything though. Joey's just saying what he heard word of mouth.
And it really seems like it's going that way with the quality in each episode.
What did you think of some of the newer designs? I honestly don't really follow Digimon too much, so I don't know if these designs existed beforehand.
Me neither, but I feel like it fits a lot more than like those monsters that Agumon is fighting. I feel like it fits more than what was used before.
Yeah, these new creatures, Digimon, I have no idea, look a lot more like an actual computer virus conceptually than like some of the bad guys from OG Adventure.
I want to sort of go over things of like what I would want in the American dub. I don't know, I hope that Agumon from the original series voice actor comes back, because I really, specifically Agumon, could not watch the sub just because of the childish voice they give him. I understand why, but I don't know, the American voice for him is so much better.
Agumon's just too fucking kawaii for this shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Like, would you rather hear this? Or this?
Ty, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna eat your parents!
But once I got to Greymon, it became fine. Like, literally every other character is fine in Japanese. I just hate Agumon. It's a real diminished honest character.
Thinking about it, we saw, I forget Gabumon's evolution name, but there was no sign of Gabumon at all. They just sort of introduced his evolution.
Yeah, they sort of did like a Digimon Cross Wars / Digimon, whatever it was called in America.
There's too many Digimon.
So let's just call it Cross Wars, where the Matt of that series already had like his champion level Digimon just riding it. Now this Matt in the reboot is just like, hey, what's up? I'm already at Garurumon. Don't get to see Gabumon. Other than in the intro where he looks like he has some grabby hands, that those are not meant to be seen. Those are always meant to be hidden.
Any more hopes or whatever?
One last thing for the American dub. I want that orchestrated Ghibli type music. While it's awesome, I don't really want it in the dub. I want that old epic type of music that was in the American dub.
That was something I wanted to mention. I really did enjoy the music that they used for this, because it had a lot of like rock tune and orchestrated tracks that really reminded me of like retro anime of the time. And it was something that I felt like was really fitting, and sort of, even though I wasn't like a Digimon kid growing up, it really gave me nostalgic feelings.
I mean, I think you have nostalgic feelings for old anime in general, but when I was listening to it, it just felt like a Ghibli film, and I want that, like, I want to buy the damn soundtrack and have it on loop with my portable CD player on long trips with my family.
something never stopping, always trouble bubbling now. I think I'm getting dizzy, too much spinning, page by page, the plot is thickening, quickening. It's getting too insane. I'm trying to maintain. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Maybe it felt so nostalgic because I was listening to a bunch of Sailor Moon music the night prior.
That could be it too.
Do you want the, like, folk song Digimon music from Adventure English dub?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want all of it. I don't care how bad it is, quote unquote. I just want it.
Anyway, I guess for me, I'm not super big into Digimon, especially now as a grown adult. But I enjoyed the first few episodes, and I'll probably watch them along with Joey.
I still really enjoy Digimon a lot. I never really liked the games too much. I was always more for the anime.
We did own the virtual pets, like,
For
last year for like 2 months.
We did it for like 2 weeks.
They just got so overwhelming. They always need things.
They're so needy, and then
Joey came home one day. He was like, my Digimon died.
I think I left it at work. I was working at GameStop at the time. Just left it in like a bag, and I just forgot about it. And then I come into work next day, and it turns into like a bug Pokemon, and I'm just like, this is not what I wanted.
You said Pokemon. That's blasphemy.
Damn it.
You know, growing up in the 2000s, like, I never grew up with the, Digimon versus Pokemon debate. I mean, I think growing up, kids just liked everything around me. So, like, one day I could bring up Pokemon, and everyone would be like, oh yeah, that's really cool. And then another day I'll bring up Digimon, then everyone will be like, yeah, that's cool. Like, what happened during the 90s that made kids so, like...
I mean, and then you bring up Poggers.
I mean, kids in the 90s went for the jugular when it came to their favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
I think it's more just from jealousy and that, like, they have an emotional attachment and they don't know how to deal with somebody having a different opinion yet.
Yeah.
Now we're on the internet where review videos are everywhere rampant. Oh, and also, I'd like to mention that you can watch these for free on Verve. You just have to go through ads and make sure you have 5G internet solid. I don't know what's up with Verve wanting to do a solid 5G internet, but hey, whatever.
First they fund Episthet Erase, and now this. When will their tyranny end?
Oh man.
Thanks for watching. I'm Snackvic, that's Sharilla. Good night, good morning, whatever. Please like, subscribe, comment, anything helps, and we'll be seeing you later.
Why?
It's only magic. Isn't it amazing when you know? Every second that you see is 24 connected pieces. Thank you for coming, thank you for staying,